The last prayer before the lions. Daniel 6-inch. What would you pray if you knew your next step was into a pit of lions? Daniel prayed and trusted. This is the story of unshakable faith in the face of death. Would you pray, knowing what comes next? When you stand for God, He stands for you. Message. This title focuses on the idea of standing firm in faith, especially in the face of overwhelming odds, and highlights the reciprocal relationship with God. When you stand for Him, He stands with you. Emotional appeal. It emphasizes support, trust, and divine protection, which resonates with anyone facing challenges or trials in their life. The message is universal and powerful, offering comfort and inspiration. Why works? Relatable theme. The concept of standing firm in faith is relatable for many Christians and non-Christians alike. Actionable. The title encourages viewers to take action and stand for God in their own lives, implying that God's presence and protection will follow. Biblical foundation. It directly connects to Daniel's unwavering faith in God's intervention, making it a strong biblical teaching for viewers. Target audience. People looking for motivation or inspiration. Viewers who might be facing difficult decisions, battles, or challenges in their personal or spiritual lives. Why the lions didn't touch. Message. This title answers a fundamental question that many people have when they hear the story of Daniel in the lion's den. Why was Daniel protected? It hints at a deeper exploration into the miraculous protection that Daniel experienced, while providing an answer that focuses on God's power and Daniel's faith. Emotional appeal. This title taps into a deep curiosity and wonder about the miraculous. Viewers are likely to be intrigued about the divine protection and how it happened. The phrase, "Why the lions didn't touch," invites the audience to discover the secret behind Daniel's survival. Why works? Curiosity. Viewers will be intrigued to learn why this specific miracle occurred and what made Daniel stand out. Biblical insight. It promises a deeper understanding of the biblical context behind Daniel's survival, which is always appealing for Bible students and those seeking to grow spiritually. Educational approach. The phrase "Bible story breakdown" appeals to people looking for a structured, clear, and comprehensive explanation. Target audience. Bible study groups. People wanting to understand the deeper meaning and lessons behind Bible stories. Faith in the lion's chamber. Message. This title focuses on faith in the lion's chamber, which could symbolize a place of intense trial or spiritual testing. The phrase "lion's chamber" evokes the idea of danger and fear, but the emphasis is on faith, which brings spiritual triumph. Emotional appeal. This title sets a dramatic tone by invoking the dangerous situation Daniel found himself in, while also providing the promise of faith as the key to survival. The viewer is drawn to the idea of spiritual victory in the most dire circumstances. Why works? Intriguing title. The term "lion's chamber" is not commonly used in Bible story titles, making it stand out. It conveys both danger and an opportunity for divine intervention. Step-by-step approach. The phrase "step-by-step" makes the title feel structured and educational, giving the viewer a promise of clarity and insight. Power of faith. The core theme is faith. It's a compelling message for anyone going through difficulties or crises of faith. Target audience. People seeking to build their faith in difficult times. Viewers who enjoy structured, detailed breakdowns of biblical stories. 30 Days to Stand Alone. Message. This title alludes to the 30 days of the royal decree that forbade prayer, as in Daniel's time when he was tested by the law that forbade his faith. The title suggests a timeline or period of testing, highlighting how Daniel chose to stand alone despite the consequences. Emotional appeal. The title emphasizes standing firm even when alone, offering a powerful message about personal integrity and spiritual resilience. The viewer may feel a connection to the idea of having to make a stand even when isolated or going against the flow. Why works? Urgency. The reference to 30 days adds a sense of time pressure, which intrigues the viewer. Emotional strength. The phrase "stand alone" adds emotional weight, emphasizing personal sacrifice and courage. Relatability. Many people can relate to standing alone for their beliefs or facing a trial of personal faith. Target audience. Individuals going through personal struggles or tests of faith. Viewers interested in spiritual resilience and personal integrity. The last prayer before the lions. Message. This title focuses on the moment of decision before Daniel was thrown into the lion's den. The phrase "the last prayer" invokes a sense of finality and the idea of facing something life-threatening, with prayer as his final act of trust and obedience to God. Emotional appeal. The title is both dramatic and heartfelt, evoking the tension between life and death. It draws viewers into the emotional moment before the trial, focusing on prayer as the ultimate expression of faith. Why it works? Suspenseful and dramatic. The phrase "last prayer" immediately creates a sense of urgency and emotional weight, which draws the viewer in. Powerful focus on prayer. The prayer is a crucial part of the story and highlights the personal connection Daniel had with God. Engagement. Viewers will be curious to see why prayer was the last step before facing the lions. Target audience. People who find strength and inspiration in prayer. Viewers interested in the emotional and spiritual journey before a major trial. Conclusion. Each of these titles presents Daniel's story from a unique angle, with powerful emotional and spiritual appeal. Whether you focus on faith, standing alone, the final prayer, or the step-by-step journey, these titles connect deeply with viewers who are looking for inspiration, answers, and understanding about how faith triumphs in the face of trials.